Do you really love me? Yeah, I got a new place for you, a new space for you. I come back like a two. I'm tryna kick it, go combat like the boost. I might hit it like drum pack, beats and loose. I got plenty, or it might hit it. Yep, I like gritty. Don't like sitting, yes, but I'm on. You go with me, girl. I can keep his secrets with mine. Fly ass birds just flew through my window. Got no curfew rolling upside. In a light, you stay for tonight. This way, we know that you're a shooting star. Please shine with me. I know there's many great men, but I'm kinda unique. You can see through all that substance and lies. And you saw me, that doesn't come as a surprise. So it's all we in each other. Doesn't get any better. How about love for the weather? Real love forever. I don't do low pleasures. Real love forever, love forever, love forever, love forever, love forever. Yeah, I got a new place for you, a new space for you. I come back like a two. I'm tryna kick it, go combat like the boost. I might hit it like drum pack, beats and loose. I got plenty, or it might hit it. Yep, I like gritty. Don't like sitting, yes, but I'm you go with me, girl. I can keep his secrets with mine. I know who you wanna be with, might be rich. I keep it, my deepest secret. It can be us, we keep it on the she. A little bit of Rita, got you tipsy, baby. Got you open, got to give me, baby. Process you never did, locked in the devil's pit. Couldn't stop me, the rebel kid. I was hot since a kid. It's a vibe, it's a hit. It's a cop, it's a fit. Walked in this bitch like money making years. I got money making years. Ease is a breeze, I'ma call it how it is. And I call it how I feel. Y'all niggas so serious. For real, I'm a whiz. You know, I got a new place for you, a new space for you. I come back like a two. I'm tryna kick it, go combat like the boost. I might hit it like drum pad, beats and loose. I got plenty, or it might hit it. Yep, I like gritty. Don't like sitting, yes, but I'm you go with me, girl. I can keep his secrets with mine.
Let's make sure we take that out of there. Oh, shit. Time out is Kill Cito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the age of Aquarius. Yet again, you're now drinking the wine of Zeus. Oh, shit. And you don't have to be confused. You don't have to be confused. You don't have to be confused. Just listen to Zeus. Ooh, yeah. You don't have to be confused. You don't have to be confused. You don't have to be confused. Just listen to Zeus. You're now drinking the wine of Zeus. Okay, you don't have to be confused. We know what's going on, right? It's Gemini season. Okay? You don't have to be confused. You could actually be a little bit more familiar with your circumstances. And I'm just this really conversation for all my little beautiful minds out there, because I can give a fuck about a human. But what I do like is the beautiful minds. The mind is a beautiful thing. It also be a terrible thing too. But, you know, for all my little minds, my little flights, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be confused. Goddamn it, it's Gemini season. Get familiar. It's called Get Familiar. So it's called Get Familiar with what you need, you know what I'm saying, for you and others mentally. And essentially, sometimes that just may be you just need the right information or the right way to look at something. So you don't have to be confused. You don't have to be confused. You don't have to be confused. Just listen to Zeus. We got all these transits going on worldwide. We just had the full moon in Sagittarius. God damn it. So, you know, obviously we are in a space where we're trying to be fulfilled with our morality. Just we still experiencing some of that energy, fulfilled with our faith and our testimony as well. And really, you know, essentially our testimony and experiences all impact, well, all can be related to the Sagittarius energy, where we go through the fall time, you know what I'm saying, and we just experience the summer. But right now, since the moon is leaving there, it's about to go into Capricorn, we're gonna want to feel, a sense of groundedness, in a sense of our morality in some way, shape, or form, and feeling positioned with our morality, feeling positioned with our experience. And you don't have to be confused. Just listen to. So, because a Gemini season, it's going to want us to be familiar with things. So it's about intelligence. Now, familiar energy is an energy that's an intelligence on its own type shit. You know what I'm saying? You could be familiar with something and put something together, you know what I'm saying, quicker sometimes than having the instructions. So it's kind of like a memory, but it's more so dealing with like information. So it may be like actual objects or ideas that represent those objects, something like that. But, essentially, if you don't show nobody that you're familiar with how, a lot of people will come up with thoughts, and this is how you kind of get played and stuff like that. Y'all see what Nicki Minaj going through. Shout out to her. So, why you don't have to be confused Gemini season is because, you have to get around the right information, and if you got the right mind and shit like that, it's time. You don't have to be confused. You can just know what's going on. You don't have to be confused. But y'all just like to hear the singing part. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Y'all just like to hear the singing. Somebody sing that. Or, ain't nothing wrong with being in the space of it. Being in the space of being liberated. Being in the space of being free, but actually knowing how to work out the mechanics of that from an internal space. Because that's where y'all be fucked up for the most part anytime. As humans. So, either way, you don't have to be confused. And that's the thing. Because there's information out here. Okay? We're going to get into the esoteric stretch, you know what I'm saying, shortly. I'll break down all the alignments and stuff like that, make it a lot less confusing for each individual. We just had a shift, a lot of these planets shift. So you can kind of know what you're going through, as a spirit on your travels. And knowing how you got to adjust with these planets and shit moving. Gemini season is here. So you don't have to be confused. Mm-hmm. Sometimes Gemini season too is about playing dumb too. About playing dumb a little bit. That's why the opposite is Sagittarius. I mean, eating some healthy smoothie shit. Feeling invigorated in this bed. Mm-hmm. You don't have to be confused. Just listen to you. Yeah. You don't have to be confused. Okay, so a lot of events going on, man. So, like I said, the full moon just happened. So obviously we're experiencing the residuals from that, which is basically, you know what I'm saying, everybody around trying to feel fulfilled with their experience and shit like that. Well, we already experienced that leading up to the situation of us here now experiencing what we fulfill or unfulfilled with, as far as our experiences. If we should kind of know that, but I see that the Gemini part of that make you feel like that the people that the ideas and the intelligence around what people should feel more wise about, well, what you feel people should be more wise about, it may look opposite. So the actual intelligence around that. So it's like some opposition. So it's like we was experiencing one feeling that rise, but it was still playing out in opposite natures. And that was that Gemini opposition. And the opposite nature was people doing the same familiar shit, but being so wise about how they can tell somebody else, or you know what I'm saying, or trying to be free emotionally. And so that could lead to you expressing things, you know what I'm saying, that you don't mean almost. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, so everybody was kind of going through that energy and sifting through that shit on their own time. So now we in the waxing phase. Or, well, no, we about to go into the waning phase. And shit like that. So shit about to go into Capricorn. So for these next couple of days, everybody need to be kind of positioning, you know what I'm saying, themselves in reality about what is going on. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on around them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Get real strategic, get real structured, and get real in reality about the shit that's going on around you. Because that's going to help you, make the right decisions. Because, Gemini season is an external sign. So it's an air sign. So, a lot of that, our shit will be like kind of decision based because it's Mercury based. So it's communication based. So we'll probably be, trying to externalize our decisions a lot more. Even when we by ourselves, we might talk ourselves into, the right thinking because we're trying to deal with the environment. So it's so many environments that we experiencing all the time and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like every living thing, you know what I'm saying, has a world of its own. So that's, in that quantity. But the thing is, when you're not confused about what's going on, as above, so below, you don't make brash decisions. You don't make decisions that, and then the decisions you do make, if they're, let's say, out of alignment or something like that, you can take that energy and transmute that to a whole new way of looking at it, because you'll know, okay, that you need to have some type of discipline to, start maintaining this character or this, this is about spiritually teaching y'all how to develop y'all bodies too, what I'm talking about right now. And once you do it spiritually, it manifests physically. From thoughts, feelings, all the way down to character. Then it condense and become your organs and shit like that. Your blood flow, your circumstance, pitch, all that. So, but it's not taught in school. But the thing is, you don't have to be confused. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be confused. There's information out here. Now, sifting information and trying to decipher which one is the best for you to your mentality, you don't got to do, you wasting your time. You should already have some type of knowledge of to be familiar with. If you don't got that right now, too, in Gemini season, if you don't got that knowledge to like what to be familiar with, like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to shake and move, also depending on your age group too, like if you don't know how to shake and move, and you know what I'm saying, like it's gonna be, you're gonna be done for. Like you're gonna get washed up a little bit. So uh, you don't have to be confused though. So this is why when I'm talking about astrology, okay, the moon right now is in Capricorn, so everybody knows they need to feel positioned. Now, if you don't watch me, or if you're not into astrology, or if you don't watch nobody that's networked with me or something like that, then obviously it'll come in a way where, you know what I'm saying, you might not be experiencing that. You know, so you might be experiencing 1% of it. I mean, a certain percentage of it. Like you might be experiencing a certain percentage of you doing that, essentially. But as the years and days go by, you know, obviously you gonna feel like you just getting just the world having its way with you, and when will you have your turn? You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be in that position where, you know, you like, damn, when will I have my turn? Right now, we got to create our turns, and that's just leads me into the goddamn astrology. Let's talk about the astrology. You don't have to be confused. You don't have to be confused. Just listen. All right. So we got Uranus trine. So we got Uranus in Taurus. So that means Uranus is like right here somewhere in Taurus. And it's trine with Pluto in Aquarius. Right? That's a 180-degree angle. So this is going to be a gift of regaining control of ability to be unique and original and rebellious. So everybody has this gift to transform and change their rebelliousness attitudes, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to what to value. You know, so right now, ain't no Mason or no Jew or nobody, ain't no high priest, ain't no person on the news, ain't nobody finna tell you this right now. But somebody that's associated with me and what I do, or ain't nobody finna tell you this. You know what I'm saying? Unless they into astrologer or something like that. So just get that. I want you to get that through your head. You know, because I feel like they kind of rock y'all to sleep. I'll be trying to say, like, man, I feel like they made y'all like, I can't even use talent because they didn't did that word so dirty. So it's just like, but God damn it, when you getting the information, appreciate it, because ain't nobody gonna tell you this. So you're not gonna find this in the church right now. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find this anywhere else, but unless you're drinking the wine and soups. You don't have to be confused. You're in the zone. Okay? You got the gift to regain control over your ability to be unique, original, or rebellious. Okay? So, you know, now gift is easy access. So just as you got the gift to be in control of it, you got the gift to be out of control of it. Out of control, out of your rebellious values. So all you damn criminals, you got a goddamn gift to change. You got a goddamn gift to take power and control over your criminality. over your individuality and shit like that. So you need to teach right now, especially with Pluto retrograde. You got to like reassess, because Pluto is in retrograde in Aquarius. So you got to reassess, okay, what you taking power and control over far as your associations and how you associate yourself in the public and stuff like that. Okay. So you gotta value the right thing. So this is like for everybody. Everybody know it got some rebellion in them. Everybody got some individuality in them. Everybody got some shit where they just know sometimes they just do shit and you know what I'm saying, it's for the sake of rebellion, or it's for the sake of being unique, or it's for the sake of being them type of shit. So you can regain control over your ability, over that ability right now and stuff like that. And there's easy access. So you know what you got to do. And the more you act like you don't know what you got to do, Pluto is building a report on your ass. Pluto building a good ass report on your ass. Right? Pluto building a big document. Or did he do it? Building a whole Diddy case on you. So you got past things that you struggle with as far as your association that you need to let go and change that shit up so you can regain control over your ability to be unique and original and rebellious. So you want to be unique and original and rebellious and change the right things. That's the thing. You want to use that individuality, use that uniqueness, use that rebelliousness, right? But for something, because it's in Taurus, it can't be just for you just want to be victimized, or you just want to be hurt, or no, you got to use that towards something that's valuable. It's in Taurus. So how you know something valuable? Others can use it. Duh. So once you realize that, you know what I'm saying, you win the game. You can regain control over your ability to be unique and original. Okay? All right. Uranus sextile Neptune in Pisces. This is opportunity to be rebellious towards your dreams, delusions, or imaginations. Goddamn, be rebellious towards your imaginations. Boogeyman don't exist. Be rebellious toward that. You know what I'm saying? How about you create a dream where you're the most unique type of imagination? Your imagination is so big that you make scary movies look like shit. You know what I'm saying? How about that? You get what I'm saying? So you got opportunity to have a unique imagination. Or you can rebel against some type of delusion right now. And goddamn it, you need to get all these goddamn delusional people out your goddamn frame. Get all of them out. You don't need that. Or just the delusional thoughts that you had upon attracting them. How about that? Okay. Just shadow work. Just shadow work. Just talk. Just shadow work. Talking to the self. I'm talking to myself too, y'all. I'm talking to myself. All right. Moving on. Neptune sextile Pluto. Retrograde again. So we got a lot of things going on with retrograde and Pluto. So you got an opportunity to regain power and control over your dreams and delusions, or, you know what I'm saying, have be associated with old delusions or old imaginations. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back. We only going forward. You feel me? Like, don't let you psych yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Just let the old delusion go. We got Saturn in Pisces, sextile Uranus in Taurus. This is an opportunity to build security around changes and independence. Okay, so a lot of y'all hard-headed motherfuckers is gonna be building security around y'all ability to be rebellious. I'm here to tell you, that's Zeus. That's not the way. You want to build security around your ability to be independent, right? And independence is still, you guessed it, in Taurus. So your independence should be based upon your ability to survive, your ability to be stable, your ability to be safe. Okay. So you want that ability to for you to change to be safe. Okay. But there's some resource right now that can help you feel safe. You know what I'm saying? And it may be a person, place, or a thing. It may be a job. It may be a conversation. It may be an idea. It may be something that you can value that can help you feel safe with, you know, how you changing right now and stuff like that. And it could come in a form of, you know, getting your beliefs together. So these are the very primitive things that you have to deal with before you're even fit enough to conduct yourself in society to run a business. You got to deal with your internal first and be able to work with people first. That will help you catapult into, you know, structuring, you know, how you want to deal with yourself and others. If you're not doing that mission, then likely you don't have no lot or family in the game that can teach you those ropes, then you're likely doing a solo mission. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of do need some type of order, some type of discipline, because your only need of order is discipline is a job, right? Is what else? Yeah, whatever school you go to or whatever content that they push out for you to construct your mind. And that's why you think you are what they call it, entitled. You feel me? So essentially you just gotta put in the work like everybody else. Ain't nobody that's trying to do anything in reality can get away from that one. I don't care how you sugarcoat it. You don't have to be confused. The Gemini season. Saturn sextile Uranus. That's what we're talking about. So this is an opportunity to build security around your changes and independence. Okay? Security. So things that make sense. Security. So that will be how you use this as a mental allegory. So what makes sense in the aspect of how do I want to rebel? Or how do I want to change something? Or how do I want to be unique? What makes sense in that aspect? Does it make me sense? Does it make me sense for me to be rebellious and make a mistake and, you know, I'm fucked up? Or does it make sense for me to change some habits that I have to get myself into some type of structure? Simple as put. All right. Jupiter trine Pluto in Aquarius This is the gift of control or struggle with faith, meanings, reasonings, and morality. So you could be struggling with your faith right now. You could be struggling with your meanings and reasonings of life. You know what I'm saying? Or you can, this is also too, we got that retrograde. I keep forgetting that. So we all kind of going back to the drawing board with how we think about, teamwork, associating ourselves with shit. What should we associate ourselves with? Should we be associating ourselves with that type shit? But so you can struggle, or you can feel a sense of control with your faith and your meanings and your reasons to life. And or your experience right now. Your experience can kind of either look like it's trying to gain some stability. You got some time to go to the drawing board, or it could not look like that. But essentially, everybody got some time to go back to the drawing board right now with how they conducting their societal affairs or their public status. So get on it, goddammit. Jupiter sextile Neptune in Pisces. This is an opportunity to experience or expand on our dreams and imaginations. So we can be wise about our delusions. You can be gaining a lot of information about your delusion. So if you learning about your ass being in a delusion, that's probably Jupiter, going ahead and giving you that confirmation of that experience. Hey, I've been in a delusion about this experience. Wake up call, you know what I'm saying? So now you got to utilize Jupiter to for your own gain. And take that wisdom that you gain from Jupiter and start applying that, to your real life situation. And that way you will start transmuting Jupiter and do it in the right way. And stuff like that, where it don't have to keep teaching you and shit like that. You teaching Jupiter, oh, this motherfucker wise because this motherfucker knew it experienced this goddamn experience, and it feel like it don't gotta experience that no more. And it can be wise and it can be older than everybody, aka Zeus energy. Jupiter conjunct Uranus, experiencing changes and rebellion. So you gotta experience some type of change too right now. You gotta know what the changes is. You gotta know that we in a changing time. Things are changing. Everybody experiencing some type of change right now. Everybody experiencing some type of their own way to gain security about what life is. But you don't have to be confused. It's Gemini season. Venus trine Pluto retrograde. Venus in Gemini, right? We got Venus in Gemini. So this is appreciate sensible communications. So all of us just don't want to be confused. All of us don't want to appreciate things that are more sensible, things that make sense, communication, intelligence, intellect, having an idea about something, and then being able to take that idea and see it amongst others as a something that can be communicated in the case of intellectualism. So Venus in Gemini trine Pluto and Aquarius, this is a gift of regaining power and control over ways of relating and balancing. So yeah, you got the gift of dead relationships or take power control over your relationships right now. So that's up to you, like how you do that, of course. But you gotta let it go if it ain't good. But you gotta let it go if it ain't good. And so, you gotta take control if it is good, right? Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. So this is opportunity to appreciate relationship with change, so you can relate to change. I like me, I'm relating to change. I'm always ahead of the curve, Age of Aquarius. So we relating to change right now. We relating to change with, our mental, how we think, all of that. God damn it. Venus, sextile Saturn, and Pisces is an opportunity to relate security and relationships. Okay, so yeah, everybody can be relating their security. We're trying to make more sense out of their relationships as well. We're trying to make them about getting money. Trying to make them about, creating some type of construction and shit like that. Some type of discipline. That's good. That's good. Y'all humans go too crazy in that energy. Venus conjunct Jupiter, appreciating faith and experiences. So we may appreciate our faith and experiences right now. So, just make sure the faith that you appreciate name one of their gods, one of the Majuit's gods and stuff like that. Because if it's one of their gods, you probably like on a, like you'll see in seniority probably like a trillion, couple trillions type shit. Your seniority ain't shit in their world. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to wait forever to get a raise in their world. Moon square Saturn. Let me see if we don't even got these energies no more. I think the moon is not square Saturn. It's probably going into Capricorn right now. Big Cap. So, take, moon in Capricorn is essentially about making, getting position, or having the emotional stance or a stance about emotion. So it's not too good to be too emotional in Capricorn. When the moon is in Capricorn, you want to be, you want to be right with it. You want to be right with it. So let me just do the sun sign. So we got a sun trine Pluto. This is the gift of being familiar with past associations to take power and control over. So, we got past things, past ways we rebel, or we can take power and control over those things or make those things look more valuable or value them things in the wrong way type shit. So like past ways we rebel, we can make that valuable too. And you know what I'm saying? Because we got this little energy, we got this little gift where we can kind of say fuck it, but it may turn out bad. So that's let you know that all of these alignments, sometimes some of them are good, some of them not good. That's based upon, the actual access of them. Yeah, I'm sorry. My mind is Zeus 3.0. Okay. I tell Zeus Network not. Shout out to Ray J. I'm saying shout out to Ray J. That's all I'm gonna say. Real shit, big Capricorn energy. I told y'all they ain't no. They just want to do like Zeus competition. Like I don't have the real aspect of how this is done. Like what are you talking about? That's why it's like this world is fucked up. And then guess what? They don't try to get that money. They don't try to give me money and shit like that and stuff. Like y'all see, I'll be with the bad girls too. Like I do my own show and shit like that. Y'all tweak. All right. Sun sextile Neptune. But we got opportunity to create more familiarity when acting on your dreams. Huh? God damn it. Now who's the real Zeus? Huh? This is funny. Sun conjunct Uranus acting on changes, instability, security, oh shit. I think I wrote that twice. So yeah, we gotta act on our uniqueness and show our uniqueness and originality. Sun conjunct Jupiter. So we also get to show our faith, that shit. Like, come on, man. Like this is some good alignments as far as y'all sun. Y'all need to be going crazy out here. Then we got Sun conjunct Venus. This is appreciating how we go about relationship, pleasure and indulgence and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Don't have too much of a sweet tooth, but I do appreciate how you acting on shit and what you your vision and what you want to see out of life and shit like that. So you don't have to be confused. It's Gemini season. And all you gotta do is be familiar. So once you're familiar, You didn't know you didn't been around because that's the only thing we experienced anyway, a 360. So you done been around and shit like that. You know, too much ain't really going on. You know, it's like things within that aroundness that's going on, but you know, like you done been around. You feel me? So always keep that in mind. It's Gemini season. I'm Coach Kales, Cito Zeus. Get y'all ass in the game.